We are discussing MS-203 Microsoft 365 Messaging Administrator. Our team is working hard to keep the content up to date. If you find this video helpful, please let us know in the comment. We really appreciate if you like and subscribe to our channel. To get the complete list of questions and answers, click on the playlist link provided in the description. Our question is, your company has a Microsoft Exchange Server 2019 organization that contains two servers in a database availability group. The customer service department at the company uses public folders to receive customer communication. Only users in the customer service department can read items in the folders. For a new customer, you create a mail-enabled public folder that has a default setting. The customer reports that when she sends an email message to an email address in the public folder, she receives a non-delivery report. You need to ensure that the public folder can receive email. Which public permission should you configure to Microsoft Outlook? Option A, grant the author permission to the default group. Option B, grant the author permission to the anonymous group. Option C, grant the create items permission to the anonymous group. Option D, grant the create item permission of the default group. The correct answer is option C. Moving to our next question. You have a Microsoft Exchange Server 2019 hybrid deployment. You migrate public folders from an on-premises to Exchange Online by using a batch migration process. After the batch migration completes, additional public folders are created on-premises. You need to migrate the new on-premises public folders to Exchange Online. What should you do? Option A, export the contents of the folders to a PST file and then import the PST file by using Outlook PST export. Option B, create a new public folder migration batch that contains only the new folders. Option C, repeat the original batch migration process and add a new folder in the migration batch. The correct answer is option A. Next question. You use an IMAP based email system. You purchase a Microsoft 365 subscription. In Exchange Online, you create mailboxes for all users. You need to migrate all the email accounts of all the users to Exchange Online. Which three components should you create? Each correct answer presents a part of a solution. Option A migration batch. Option B, a CSV migration file. Option C, an inbound connector. Option D, an accepted domain. Option E, a remote domain. Option F, a migration endpoint. The correct answer are option B, D and F. Next one. You plan to use Microsoft Office 365 import services to import PST files. You need to create a new user account to perform the import. The user must use the principle of least privilege. Which two roles should you assign to the user account? Option A, the recipient management role of Office 365. Option B, the organization management role in Office 365. Option C, the mailbox import export role in Office 365. Option D, the global reader role in Azure Active Directory. Option E, the global administrator role in Office 365. The correct answer is option A and C. Next one. You have a Microsoft Exchange online tenant named contoso.com. The Exchange configuration contains the following public folder hierarchy. Support Messages Calendar. You need to create a distribution list named helpdesk@contoso.com. You need to add the messages public folder to the helpdesk distribution list. What should you do first? Option A, mail enable the support public folder. Option B, create a new public folder mailbox. Option C, mail enable the messages public folder. Option D, upgrade helpdesk to a Microsoft 365 group. The correct answer is option C. The next one. Your company has an Exchange Server 2019 organization that has servers deployed in two Active Directory forests named adatum.com and contoso.com. The organization contains 5 mailbox servers to 2 H transport servers. You deploy Microsoft 365 and configure Exchange Online. You plan to configure hybrid mail transport. You need to identify the number of third-party CS certificates that must be used in the deployment. What is the minimum number of certificates? Option A 1, option B 2, option C 4, option D 5. The correct answer is option A. The next one. You have Microsoft Exchange Server 2019 organization that contains 5000 mailboxes. You need to migrate 1000 users to Exchange Online. The migrated users must support hybrid modern authentication. Which migration method should you use? Option A, cut over migration. Option B, full hybrid migration. Option C, minimal hybrid migration. Option D, express hybrid migration. The correct answer is option B. That is full hybrid migration.